Today, I'm going to tell you something about the dog and how the dog domesticated man. How the dog domesticated man. In the beginning, in the olden times, in the long, long ago, humans lived in groups of a single family. 2 adults, maybe 3, and their kids. And they kind of wandered around. These proto-humans kind of wandered around and hunted as much as like a single person could hunt at a time. So small game, rabbits, squirrels, stuff like that. And if they wandered into places where the winter was too long and too cold, they would die. If they wandered into places, deserts, they would die. Places where game was too scarce, they would die. One day, one of these wandering group of humans noticed this sound in the distance as they were around their campfire. Bork, bork, bork. These proto-humans went out and there was a bear. That bear could have just stomped right into their campground and eaten them all in their sleep. But this group of wandering doggos went bork, 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 bork. They'd been following these humans around because these humans had campfires, and after the humans left, they could, go around for scraps. Seemed like a good idea. The humans, with their fire, scared off the bear, and the doggos all thought, oh my god, this is amazing. When we went bork, 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 because this big scary thing was all up in our shit, these dudes showed up and got rid of it. These are the greatest guys ever. We're gonna hang out with these guys. And the humans said, oh my god, we didn't get eaten by bears because of dogs. Dogs are the greatest guys ever. We're gonna be best friends with these guys. And the humans noticed something about dogs. Dogs are pack hunters, but humans, or proto-humans at the time, were not pack hunters. They went out and hunted as individuals with crude tools. But as humans started hanging around with dogs, they saw these pack hunting tactics and they learned. And by working together, they were able to start bringing down bigger game, which meant that now they had a surplus of food. That meant that they could live in larger, more complex social groups. They were able to expand into places where they couldn't live before because they couldn't store enough food, couldn't bring down enough game. And every time they met other groups of humans, the ones that had dogs flourished, and the ones that didn't have dogs couldn't compete. The dogs were selectively breeding us for the ability to socialize, for the ability to get along with creatures that are vastly different from ourselves. Humans couldn't do that before the dog. The dog gave us a soul. The dog created civilization.
Close enough.